Today we will go over Phase 1 installation of a Coverstar auto cover on a vinyl liner pool. Attach M9787 vinyl liner housing support brackets to the pool wall 17 3/4 to 18 inches from top of pool wall using pool wall fasteners or self-tapping screws. Measure the width of the pool and subtract 1/4 inch. Transfer this number to extrusion X1225. Depending on pool width, it may take one full piece and part of a second piece of X1225. Set X1225 extrusion in place tight against the inside front edge of the pool and 1/8 inch from the pool edge to allow room for the encapsulation to be installed. Anchor X1225 extrusion to pool wall using H3991 number 12 self-drilling pancake head screw. Place screws 2 inches from each end and evenly spaced approximately every 18 inches or less the full length of the extrusion in the channels shown. Sweep or blow off all shavings and debris. Drop in M3995 housing sections one piece at a time into X1225 extrusion. Motor end side will have a 36-inch offset. The housing fits into a mating channel in the extrusion. Once first piece is set into place, proceed to set in place the remaining housing pieces. Fasten all housing pieces together. Mark and cut housing to length. Non-motor inside will have a 12-inch offset. Attach both M3996 molded end caps.
The top lip there is a little shelf, bottom lip there. You can set the bracket in this way, but this bracket here will be caught behind your flush lid riser panel, so that's why it has to go that way.
Step 10, electrical drain and optional rebar. Please refer to your printed instruction. Attach all A3991 stakes and braces using H3991 Tech self-drilling screws. Be sure to use 2 screws at the top and bottom of each stake. Level and straighten the housing front to back, side to side. While the housing should be level and straight at this point in the installation, it is good to reaffirm everything is level and straight. Failure to do it at this step can lead to complications in the rest of the installation. On the 36-inch motor end, use 2 M9793 stakes to support end. Step 6. Attach X1226 vinyl liner housing mounting extrusion top. Attach X1227 filler cap extrusion. If part does not completely set, use a rubber mallet to gently tap it into place until it is fully seated against the housing and extrusion of X1225. Quick Snap Vinyl Liner Encapsulation and Corner Installation Guide. Lay out all the extrusions around all 3 edges of the pool. lay out the two corner pockets M8085 90-degree corner coping clips and the 4 vinyl liner corner pieces. If using a one-piece encapsulation coping, slide 90-degree coping clip onto encapsulation. Slide the M8085 polymer corner pocket onto extrusion. Slide the second piece of encapsulation onto the corner pocket and 90-degree coping clip. There are extruded channels in the part that the clip slides into, locking it into place. Anchor encapsulation to pool wall. With the corners pre-assembled, check that all pieces are fitting tight and corner is square. Encapsulation must be anchored every 18 inches or less the full length of the encapsulation. With corners anchored down, splice and anchor additional encapsulation pieces the full length of the pool. Insert M8093 flat plate splices into channels as shown. The spring-loaded side is inserted first to the halfway indicator marks on the splice. The second coping flat plate splice is optional and not provided in the standard kit. If using one-piece encapsulation, insert coping clip onto encapsulation. The coping clip slides into extruded channels and interlocks with part. It hides the extrusion joint and acts as a splice. Anchor down using hex screws. Insert the vinyl liner corner snap corners into place. Anchor corner to pool wall using drill and hex screws. Corner pocket is locked into place through its design, and it is not necessary to specifically anchor in place, but it will not hurt if you anchor the corner down as well. Cut encapsulation 1 inch inside the polymer box. Cut vertically into the tab, then peel back the tab on the extrusions to fit over the corners and end wall. This is performed by using the channel lock pliers, grabbing a hold of the tab and twisting and pulling until the tab is torn off to desired length. Repeat this on the other side. Apply tape to the backside of each encapsulation splice. Measure and cut 4-foot extrusion piece X1212 for the motor and non-motor ends. Insert coping transition piece if applicable. Install clips M3994. Set the extrusions with clips onto top of housing. Anchor extrusion and clips using self-tapping screws. Attach end plates M3997 to end of X1212 into raceways in extrusion. Measure inside to inside length from motor to non-motor end. Transfer this number to 24-foot extrusion piece X1211 and cut. Install clips M3994. Set extrusion onto top of housing. Attached to end plates M3997. Anchor riser and clips using self-tapping screws. Anchor extrusion every 18 inches or less. Lay out the 4 different quick-attach mounting bracket parts around the housing as shown. Each bracket has a mating anchor plate and 2 1/4-20 nylock nuts. Final plate location will be adjusted during the system installation. Attach M2221 lid support bracket to M3997 end plate using H0152 10-32 screws and H0176 10-32 nylock nuts. If using one-piece coping, cut the coping in line with the riser X1211. Apply L0125 backfill stickers to housing. Measure down 5 inches from the top of the housing and apply stickers, evenly spaced, to housing shell. Note, this step is important to ensure the housing is properly anchored and able to withstand mechanical load. Insert the anchor plate into the X0211 top channel by inserting the top in first, lifting up, then pushing in the bottom. The part then sets into the lower channel. Install the lid trays in between the quick attach mounting brackets. Using a 1/4-inch drill bit, drill 4 evenly spaced holes in the riser panel between the track space. Install the 4 L-bolts into the holes. Tighten the nuts and be sure the bolt is facing down so they are embedded in the concrete when poured. These bolts are essential to support the riser when weight is applied to the lid. Place the lid brackets evenly between the track space. Level the lid brackets slightly high so the flush lid will lay flat during the pour.
Got 4 extra nuts. Leave those there. Then we've got the A1716, 2 bags of those. Those are our nuts for the second half. We'll leave those there. Junction box and faceplate. Go here. Come out there. Come out there. And there's the faceplate for it. We gotta leave these box for now. The kit also comes with the plugs to plug the drain up.
Measure the inside length of the riser, subtract 1/2 inch, mark and cut flush lid to this length. Attach the lid end protectors to the cut ends of the lid M8096 and M8097. Optional, you may place the lid upside down to protect it from the backfill and concrete pour, as seen here. If you choose to do this, you will have to remove the lid end protectors. Set the shim and track somewhere safe, off to the side for Phase 2 installation. The last step is measuring the track space. This measurement is used to order the cover and the mechanism.